everyone, it's Nicole and I have another layout using the September Double Scoop Studio Calico kit, and it was the September kit. And the video I'm going to upload today, and today is Sunday, I think we're the 23rd, I believe, and I'm going to on that video I'm going to say that it was the 15th layout because I wasn't really sure. We were in Prince Edward Island for a tournament and I didn't have my stuff with me, but it was actually the 16th layout, and this one here is the 17th layout using this kit. And this layout took me an hour and 10 minutes to complete, and I'm showing you some of the stuff that I might be using with this kit. And I'm going to use another one of those gold doilies. I'm going to show some close-ups of all the pattern papers. And if there was a brand strip, I showed the bottom of it. A lot of it is the second sheet of pattern paper. And I haven't scrapbooked one layout since last Sunday. So it's been almost a week. And that almost never happens. It's just been one of those weeks where, you know, was really busy, and then we were away all weekend for a tournament. So today's Sunday, and we just got home maybe 20 minutes ago, and I thought I would get this done and then maybe get a layout done. Now I'm going to use that yellow pattern paper as the background, or not the background, the cardstock I'm going to use as the background. The yellow polka dot paper I'm going to use to mat the photo. And then now I'm just, looking to see what else I could use to add around this this photo. I'm down to scraps, and a lot of it is the second sheet of pattern paper. So I'm just trying to figure out, I know I want to use more of that yellow paper. And there was quite a bit of red in the background because some of the draperies were red. There was balloons in the background. So I'm going to end up using some of that red pattern paper. And then I'm also going to use some of that yellow pattern paper as a second mat, sort of. And then I'm going to use that red pattern paper, about a 4-inch strip. And I'm going to put it to the left of the page. And then I'm going to end up putting that yellow pattern paper sort of underneath. And now I'm just looking, and how I like using those glassine bags is just sort of as an extra thing that I can stick underneath the photo, and then I can put the journaling in that glassine bag. So I put the glassine bag there, and then I'm going to take a project life card and I'm going to stick it in there, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling. I cut that doily in two, I guess, kind of in a pie shape so that it could go around the corner. And then I'm going to use the second part to the bottom. There was two that came in this month's kit, but around Christmas they had buy a scrapbooking kit for $5, and the one that I ended up getting was the double scoop kit again. So I had two that was in my stash, so I just kind of brought them out, and I used 3 of them up to now because there was 2 in this kit and 2 in the one that I got for $5. And then so I'm going to use them up if I can. I've used 3 of them up, and if I have one left, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to use some of those hearts that were in one of the pattern papers. I'm just going to cut them out and separate them between the 3 layouts. Or the 3 layouts, the 3 embellishment clusters. So there's going to be an embellishment cluster at the top right of the picture, and then the bottom sort of left, sort of underneath, and then sort of halfway up the photo. So basically the 3 embellishment clusters are going to be around the photo. And then I'm going to use one of those stars too, chipboard stars that Maureen gave me in a rack. So I've used up quite a bit of stuff that she sent to me, and I tried to see if there was any die cuts from the Heidi Swap die cut package that she gave me that could fit in on this layout, but the yellow was different. So I'm going to now look through my sticker books and see if there's anything that can coordinate with this page. And I did this page about a week, well, over a week ago, because I haven't scrapbooked in a week. So I don't really remember everything that's on the page. I'm trying to look at it while I'm narrating to see what I end up doing on this page. And usually when I get to a certain stage and I find, okay, like I just can't, nothing is flowing anymore, what I do is just turn off the recording and come back another time. Either I go, do the dishes or laundry or whatever the case may be, or if it's nighttime, I go to bed, and then the next day I have a fresher look about it, or, I had time to walk away. And when I come back, I see things differently. So I had cut that Project Life card. It was one of those that folded in half. So I cut it in half, because I found it was too bulky if I kept it that way. So I cut it in half. I put half of it in the glassine bag, and then the other half I cut it in 3 different spots or pieces so that I could use it in the other embellishment clusters. I took some wood veneer little birds, and the reason for that is because she's a flyer, and this picture is of my daughter at a cheer competition, and basically that is the end pose. So I was taking pictures right in front of where she was, so I took a picture, and basically the title is just Wild, because that's the name of their team, and then underneath I put flyer, and I'm going to change the font and the color of that. Now I'm taking a red marker, Copic marker, and I'm going to change the color of these letters because they're in gray and I just want them to be in red. So I've used these stickers or thickers quite a bit for these layouts. I think I'm up to layout, I think I'm going to start layout 20 first. And I'm still at the same point that I was a week ago. Like I said, I haven't used them at all. Now I'm going to take my Zig glitter marker. They're called Wink of Stella. And I just rubbed it over the heart, and it just makes it so that it looks like it's a die cut now, like that I made my own embellishment, because it's nice and shiny, and instead of just of a plain heart, it just looks like something that was maybe bought, like, and that was part of an embellishment package. I also took a little wood veneer girl, and I'm going to put that right there. And then I took a arrow that came from a freckled fawn embellishment pack, and it wasn't from an embellishment kit. I actually got it at 2 Peas in a Bucket. I also took a little sunwood veneer and a little cloudwood veneer that came in this month's kit, so I'm trying to use those up. And now I feel like I have enough stuff, so I'm going to start gluing everything down, and I like to use my Scotch quick dry adhesive to add just a little stuff like that to the layout. Now, I didn't like that I could see different colors in the background behind that star, so I'm going to glue it to some washi tape that I had mounted on or stuck on some cardstock, and I was using it to punch out some shapes, but now I just stuck the star to it, and now you can see I did two things because I'm going to put some hearts that I'm going to punch out from that washi tape that I used. And so it kind of brings it so that I have more than one of that embellishment. Even though it's not a heart, it kind of brings it into the other cluster. And I also like to change the color of the feathers. And I just turn it on the back side and color the back side of it because it's just white. And then I think I only had the one feather left. So I'm going to use it on this layout. And if I do find some for other layouts, it's because they were hiding somewhere, because for this layout, when I looked, there was only one left. And now I'm going to use some red gems, and they're from Kaiser Craft, and I got it from Simon Says Stamps. Sometimes they give you some free gifts when you order from them, and for a while they were giving us these little gems, and I got them in every single color, I think, because every order they were putting one in, so it's awesome. I still think the enamel dots are my favorite, but I do like the gems also. Now I'm going to put the title right here underneath the photo. And again, it's just Wild, the name of their team, and then Flyer. And I still haven't changed the color. I think I'm going to do it probably anytime. I'm going to ball up or make the little flight of the birds in the red and white twine, but I'm going to change my mind here in a minute. And I'm going to put some yellow and white twine, just because I found when it was going on the yellow paper, the yellow cardstock, it was just too much. And I guess, oh, I know what happened. I forgot to turn the recording on. I took a stamp from Close to My Heart. I inked it up in Butterbar. I thought I had turned the recording on and I had forgotten. Anyway, I just stamped it. It looks like it doesn't look like it is a pinwheel, and it just made me think of pinwheel, made me think of, the wind and flying. So I just thought I was going to do a page about her being a flyer. I just kind of went with it. So I stamped it in 3 different spots, and it had stars all over it. So it kind of added the motif again of the star, because I used the Heidi Swap one, and then I don't know if I've done it yet, but I'm going to take some stars also from Freckled Fawn, and they were in the wrong color, and I'm going to take my Copic marker and I'm going to color them in the right color. And this is where I decide, no, I don't want the red and white twine, I want yellow and white. So I'm going to change that up in the 3 spots. And then I'm going to ink the photos in 2 colors, in yellow and in red. And one's a Mr. Huey, and the other one is going to be Tattered Angels. And then at this point, see where the journaling is, it is a white star, and it's a yellow star, but the yellow was it was like a neon yellow, and it totally didn't coordinate with the page. So I'm going to take a yellow Copic marker, and I'm going to change the color, and I'm going to flip it back and forth, and I'm trying to go into the creases too to make sure that it's all changed up. And then it coordinates well with the page, and then I'm just going to wait for it to dry. And I added it to the journaling card and also right underneath the sun. And now I'm going to show you a few close-ups of all the embellishment clusters. And if you want to see more close-ups, you can go to 2Ps and Studio Calico in the Members Gallery, Nicole Jones 911 on Pinterest. And the link is on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.